Alright, hello guys. I gotta say welcome to the stream. And first about a business, I'm gonna take care of some of my housekeeping. Firstly, I would like to give a shout out to this young man named Xavier Johnson. He and I talked to him and he said everything was okay. But he was the first person I would say that he contacted me on Discord, and he actually wanted to make a donation to me and what I'm doing and everything. And I gotta say I really appreciate it, and I just wanted to ask him, say, hey, would you mind if I give you just a shout out? Because that's just the first time something like that happened to me, and it really just set me back that day, and I just really appreciate that. And also while I was talking to Judge and everything, he told me to make sure I give him a shout out on here because he gave me an indicator that is priceless, and that it's a really good indicator, guys. I gotta say I haven't found no time to back test it myself, but best believe in the near future I'll make some time and I'm gonna back test that. And I believe that will be all I have for you guys so far. Hey Daria, I'm glad I can see you. But I'm sorry, I apologize for these couple days that I haven't been streaming. People been DMing me saying, hey, where you been? Did you stream last night? Like all that kind of stuff. I just wanted to let y'all know, man, whenever I added that baseline, I'm gonna show you, it was 624 trades that I had marked down, and that took a while. That took a long while. And so plus I didn't the reason why I didn't stream myself doing all like that tedious work, cause it was like at all kind of random hours. I would just stop doing it. Like I would do up to 2018 for some pairs and stop, and just things like that in that nature. But I gotta say it was still the same old. I didn't record it or anything. I guess that would have been a good idea, is to still just record it and maybe upload it for y'all. But anywho, I stream, I did all that, and now we about to actually get into it and look at some of the analysis. Let me make sure everything is right. Okay, everything is good, and the way I want to first start this off with is looking at our old results, and I also clean this up a little bit for you guys whenever I was doing this. I gotta show you because I don't remember if y'all remember, but on my last stream, all these were spaced out and everything. I just condensed everything in to where it all look real nice and neat, you know. And I just wanted to also get y'all a picture that it was 247 trades, so that trade automatically multiplied to, I believe, 400, but it don't mind actually doing it. H7 times 2, so it was supposed to multiply out to at a minimum 494 trades. And with that being said, the average run rate was 72% with nothings included. And a lot of people were kind of confused about this. I got questions about it. In my opinion, nothings is the same thing as chalk it ups. So those kind of terms are interchangeable. I just like using nothings because it's easy to say nothings and chalk it up. So our chalk it up percentage is 62.75%. Now you may ask, what are these numbers over here? So before I show y'all the results of whenever I added the baseline, I'll just already give y'all basically put y'all in the same mindset that in all actuality, what this algorithm really performed like is, at a minimum, if nothing was altered, it'll be 155 wins and 184 losses. And this one is combining this with this one, and I did that saying, okay, I all my trades hit my break-even point. I didn't scale out no more or anything like that, but it took the sum of my losses and double it, because whenever you scale out, automatically, far as win rate and everything, your losses is automatically double right then and there, just because you're taking two different trades. And so the actual win rate for this algorithm is 45%. And so now that I gave y'all that I can't think of the word, but I didn't give y'all this information. Now let's go look and analyze the actual results. So it don't look too hot. I gotta say, it's for a 3-year period, it's only a 5% return. It's almost a 10% drawdown, and it looks ugly. But give y'all a little context. That's a 2% increase. What I'm going to do is we're going to make this side by side so we can look at this at the same time. There we go. So this is all, or actually we push it all one. So this is all what we need. So like I said, it's a almost exactly 2% increase, and that our losses have way more and all like that. And you see these numbers right here, it's just my gross net and my gross loss combined. And let me see, my profit factor is 1 or 1.19 depending on how you want to look at it, and everything like that. I believe that is it for that. Or actually, I want to take you through the actual each individual pair to just show y'all how the baseline performed. Okay, and so I gotta say, probably should have done this before, but on the stream I wouldn't mind doing it. So what is that? F4, so equals parentheses F4 plus F8 divided by 2 comma F5 plus F9 close parentheses. Oh, it didn't like what we did there. I do multiply. Then we have to add F that plus F8. There you go. We're gonna give a percentage. So comparing, and I'm gonna just copy and paste this formula, so when we go to other pairs it will already be there. So comparing apples to apples, the true win rate was 43%, and the actual win rate we got was 43%. So overall pretty good in my opinion. Switch to Aussie NZD. Hey, you see how good of a baseline will work. We went from a 36% win rate all the way up to 50% win rate. And I want y'all I understand right now that all I'm talking about is win rates. And the reason why I'm talking about win rates is first because I know a lot of people new is watching it, so I know they're going to be very interested in win rates and everything like that. And right now this is our first time getting an actual ROI number, so we really can't compare that number to anything. Once we add a volume indicator, then we'll start comparing the ROI and not really caring about the win rate, like I've been saying in the Discord. So like I said, it's almost, what is that, 14% jump. I say in my opinion that's pretty good. Let's move over to Swiss JPY or Swiss Yen. Like I said, this is my baby child right here, because we went from a 57% win rate that is already amazing, as we can see, because we've been averaging 35-ish kind of thing. And I'm not gonna lie, it went down to 51%, as y'all can see. But the thing is that we added so many trades, and my algorithm did so well with this one. And that all we're gonna do now, we're gonna add a win rate. I mean, not a win rate. All we're gonna add is a volume indicator, and this is going to just skyrocket, man. It's gonna be great. And right now, or actually, I'll give y'all that preference later. So we went from 57 to 51, and that's about a 6% win rate drop. Just keeping it the same. Push that over. Boom, boom. So this one, it didn't look too hot. We dropped from a 52% win rate to a 47% win rate. And so a little quick math: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's a 5. Yeah. So 5% drawdown in win. I'm saying too many words. A 5% loss in win rate. Switch over to our last pair. Boom, boom. Copy, paste. Percent. We went from a 40% to 46% on the worst pair in Forex, quoted by VP himself. If y'all don't know where that quote is, y'all need to go back and watch his videos. So we jumped 6% on a terrible pair that did not range that much. And so, is there any more kind of analysis I want to do comparing these two? And one thing too, I just also want y'all to know is that after you get these rates, it don't have to be set in stone. Like, you can say for yourself, say if you really didn't like the win rate on this pair, you can go back and tweak the baseline and everything like that to get a better win rate and ROI and everything like that. But for me, I'm really just satisfied with what I got. And so now what we are going to do is, this is the actual part that's really good that I'm glad I'm gonna show y'all. So we're gonna start off on Aussie CAD, and what we're gonna do is every time I scaled out, I'm going to highlight that in red. And the reason why I'm highlighting, actually, let's do a prettier color. Let's do magenta. So I'm going to highlight those in magenta. And the reason why I'm going to highlight those is because whenever we add a win rate, and whenever we add a volume indicator, sorry guys, we're going to add a volume indicator. And from here on out, I want to make sure at all, or best as possible, I want to keep these trades in. Now I understand some of them we're going to lose. Hey, we can't do nothing about those. It's just that. And also too, I'm going to highlight these losses wherever you see 50-50. That's a loss that hit my that's a loss that hit my stop loss. And so if we can get those losses back in our pockets, that'll be amazing. Because think about it, if we can get this trade right here to come off, let me just show y'all. You see it's negative $138, 43% win rate. Oh, not F12. To wait for, you can see it's loading, wait for it to catch up. Jumped up the win rate, and we jumped up like that. And so just little things like that. And so we're just gonna go through here and highlight those kind of losses and everything. A lot of these wins and losses I can say was due to news events. I'm going to highlight this one because it was really close to stop loss. Oh, we definitely gonna highlight that one. Because I know it's probably not the best, but I'm still doing my same system where I'm gonna eyeball these couple trades and then do a full scale out testing of it. Oh yeah, guys, and also I just want to let y'all know I'm going to keep those highlighted how can I say this? I'm going to keep those highlighted dates and entries over here, as you can see, because after we add our volume indicator, then I'm going to start making nuances and rules and things like that. Say, okay, I want to take this rule with me from VP, or I want to exclude this rule, just things like that. Right now, it's still way too soon. Hey Vince, what's up, man? I'm glad to see you. Oh, we're gonna highlight that one too. Now, some of these, I gotta say, they was FU candles, so it's nothing we can really do about those. Alright, we're gonna move on to our next pair. And right now, remember, I'm looking in this column for my wins and losses. That was close. Because like what VP said is these kind of trade where it hitting the stop loss, a lot of times we win by not losing. All right, I see what you're doing, Vince. But like I had said in the beginning, there's no dumb questions, and it's not gonna be like the Discord. Like, say if you have a question, go ahead and ask it, because it's gonna be a lot of other people that gonna have that exact same question, and I would rather me trying to stream and me building a community under myself. I'd rather just go ahead and answer those questions right here and now. Because like a lot of times, like as you can see, I think it was Learn Spy. He asked a question last stream about repainting indicators and EA. I don't think he asked about EAs, but I know he definitely asked about how to tell for indicator repaints. So now he able to take that knowledge I gave him and spread it to everybody. So I'm just saying all that to say, don't be afraid to ask questions. Alright, hey guys, I'm gonna take a break, and right now I'm looking at my phone because I see I got some not notifications, but like some questions. I'm going to send the stream to some people. Alright, I'm gonna just make sure nobody else is left. Okay. Sorry guys for the interruption. Oh, no problem. So we're gonna move on to our next pair. Yeah, guys, and even or afterwards we get off of stream, you can always private message me on Discord, and we can chop it up and talk about it if you got any questions or anything like that. Oh, and I forgot to do that. I gotta say, after this, after I finish highlighting all these pairs, what I'm going to do is I'm gonna go back and I'm going to actually enter 2% into my algorithm, just to give you a little bit better picture of ROI, so you can compare it to everybody, your own algorithms and everybody else's algorithms that's in the Discord that you can see. I'm gonna go ahead and put that in there. because like I don't know how many people was here from the last stream, but a lot of times I like to test for 1% because my ultimate goal is to be a prop firm trader, and that's what I'm currently in evaluation in right now. And prop firms is generally safe to either at a maximum risk 1% or less. We're gonna highlight this one. And I see we got a big influx of people in the stream. And just to reiterate, what I'm doing right now is already perform the analysis on these pairs. And what I'm doing right now is basically prepping my spreadsheet before I add a volume indicator. And just to give y'all a preference, it's going to be two ATRs against each other. I'm going to first start off with what I had before and just take it from there. And like it's now, don't limit yourself to what I do, because I know me, even for myself, I've been back testing and trading for over a year. It's hard trying to find a good volume indicator. And I think I got a couple in my bag of tricks, but right now I'm really liking that two ATR against each other. Oh, this one was just terrible. Alright, we got one last sheet to do this for. Oh yeah, guys, and lately I've been getting some really good ideas for or some really good video ideas. Like one person, he DM'd me and he was asking about how I should do a video about how I would go about finding a confirmation indicator. I'm like, okay, that's really good. This trade is not accurate, so I'm going to put a red mark by this one. Okay, as you can see, this is it. Yeah, so I'm going to go back and look at that trade to see why that right there is, because if it truly was a win, it should be $33. Actually, it's a simple 67.5. I just entered in the wrong thing. There we go. So we can take that off. And that's another good thing too for you. What you can do is doing this, you can go back and, because this is the errors that tested manually, you might enter in the wrong value or something like that. So it's always good to go back over your spreadsheets and analyze them like what we're doing here. All right. And so like I had told y'all I was going to do before, I'm going to make this into 2%. Probably going to be about where we was at the beginning, because we had to fix that one trade who had a terrible stop loss. Oh yeah, guys, and let me know if you had a good Easter. Let me know if y'all did like Easter eggs hunt or what all you eat or anything like that. I know I had a really good one. I was able to see my family and my girlfriend family and just have an overall good day. So you see 18% drawdown, which is absolutely unacceptable for a 7% ROI. It's not that good. So now what we ought to be doing is we're going to make a file, make a copy, and what we're going to name this copy is we are going to add ATR, and I'm going to just put 5v7 because what I'm going to start off with is the 5 ATR versus the 7 ATR. And I'm going to change that back to 1. Working on it. Gotta let my computer catch up. So we're gonna go back to switch JPY. Alright, and I'm gonna add the one that, and I always use the ATR that automatically comes with MT4. Alright, there we go. So now we're gonna go to switch JPY, go to 427. Oh, forgot to do the last step in what I was doing. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to save this template, but rename it for stream. Oh yeah, and you know what? I don't know why I'm feeling this way, but what I'm going to also do for you guys is I'm going to show you a little gold nugget on how I trade. And so one thing that I use a symbol switcher that just switch all my charts. And here we can open up a new chart, hit R, minimize. I'm gonna minimize all these offline ones. Or actually, and I know this isn't my algorithm, this is just random one that happened. But what I would do is press sync. And it should. Oh, so, and I have this indicator, and message me on Discord in case if you want it. All charts. And then it switches it. So this is, like, I'll just give me a preference. This isn't my algorithm. What I will do every day when I'm trading, it just scroll through these indicators like this. And this is for whenever you're in a forward testing phase or trading with live money. So that's just one little tidbit for y'all. But I'm going to go back here, throw the stream on there, F11, push that to the side, and go to 424. So, as you can see right now, that trade agreed with that one. So we're going to keep it moving to 619. 619, that said that was okay. 726. Okay, and so give it one other preference, because as you can see, the volume indicator was not there, and as you can also see on this candle is on this chart that it's not highlighted in blue, so we can give it one candle for it to catch up before we delete it. It did not catch up, so we have to delete that. Then we're going to scroll down to the next time we see purple. Hey, what's up, File? I appreciate you coming, man. I was wondering when you were gonna come on to the stream. But now we're gonna go to 110. So 22. So it's not highlighted, so we give it one candle. It did not catch up. Now we go to 427. I'm sorry, had a little lag. So that, all right, that was okay to trade. 822. So you see 822, one candle that was not there. Just gonna push it up a little bit. 10-1. Oh, hold on. 10-1, it was red, but you see there's no blue in there, so we can give it one candle. So one candle price did catch up. And so now what we have to do is refer back to here. And I guess in hindsight, I should have had this up already. But what I'm about to do is I'm going to pull up my news calendar and head to this pair and just see what we have. So for now, we're going to mark that out. But we're going to definitely refer back to that. And what we're going to do is we're going to, so right now we're editing our best pair, and then we after I finish this, we're going to edit our worst pair. And so that was 10-1-18. So yeah, we're good. Oh dang it, I lost it. And so we're going to make that, there it go. We're going to make that blue to signal one candle. And do the trick File taught me. It will still pass 1 ATR, 0.5547. Make sure that's right. Okay, copy that, paste that, change that color to orange. So that exit price is still gonna stay the same, but he edited. You always streaming at this time when I'm supposed to be at work from home. Anyway, I'll rewatch it always at night. Alright, cool. Hey man, at the end of the day, I'm just happy that somebody watches my stream. Like I told you, as long as I can help one person out, I'm happy. Oh, and Couple things that I also want to give a shout out about the YouTube page is that we almost at 100 subscribers, guys, and that is just, I know it's only 100 subscribers. Why are you tripping? But that is really big to me. I think before, when I was younger, I tried to start a YouTube channel about gaming and stuff like that. I couldn't even get it past 50. So reached just before I cut on my stream is 1,000 views overall on all the videos. We hit 1,000 views, and that is completely crazy to me. Just to think that about 1,000 people done at least clicked on my video to just see what all I do, and I appreciate that because I know without y'all I would be nowhere. 12.4 is okay. $2.18. No, that's 2.8. Yeah, that's still 2.18. 2.18, that's still okay. 4.17. Oh, so we're gonna give it 4.17. So that means here's the situation. It already was a 1 candle rule. Yeah, it was 1 candle rule, and so whenever my C2 indicator said go, my volume said no, it's not okay to go. So what I'm going to do, now is delete that. 531. Said it was okay. And my last trade, 12.10. Ooh. So we're gonna give it 1 candle. It caught up, and hey, we got in at a better entry. Make sure we didn't have no news events. So in this situation, I'm glad I pulled this up. You see it's 12:11 down here, but my news event said we had a news event the very next day. So that trade, I gotta switch out of that one. That trade did not happen. And so it wouldn't mind to just give this a overall look, see how we did. Ooh, that dropped our ROI down heavenly a lot. Y'all probably a winner. Probably drop some winners out of here. And yeah, so these type of trades it didn't do nothing for. But we're not gonna over optimize for one pair. We're gonna go to our worst one. Negative. That's about negative $500, 200. Yeah, so we're gonna go to Euro USD. Gonna load our template on there. Make that full screen. Oh, don't need to see that. All I need to see is purple. First trade is 12.20. So 12.20, that's already a 1 candle rule, so that is a no-go. Oh, that's 4.15.19. Oh, there ain't no music playing. Finna go over here and click. Yes, we're still watching. Minimize you, and we're back to our daily broadcast. 415. Okay, so it was a pullback rule, and that volume did not say it was okay. So what we would do now in this situation is I haven't thought about this situation. So right now I'm just gonna think out loud with y'all, and this is all what you gotta do when you have an algorithm and just problem solving things like this. So right now we have a pullback situation. What that means was I got an initial signal that told me go, everything's okay, but then when we went to our charts, it was past 1 ATR, and so now exit. Must be a baseline exit. Oh, that was a stop loss. So 4/12/19. And we're going to change that color to orange. That's significant. It was past 1 ATR. The entry was 1.1298. ATR was 47, as you can see. Copy and paste that. So it was 1.1227.5. See, we lost 50. So that's still there. Just gonna go to our next pair, and that's 7/16/19. Oh. So that one, so that said okay. So we're gonna move on to 12/23/19. Oh, back it up. Okay, and now it's already a pullback, and just judging from it, it did not say okay. And there goes that. Yeah, volume never showed up. So I would say even with our changes, it didn't change that much for this pair. Look at the results. Actually, now we're at negative ROI, and I do not like that at all. So, hey, I gotta say honestly, I didn't do no kind of preparation for this video. So this ATR will go, and so now you're gonna experience some live problem solving to just see what can we do about this situation. So right now, what I believe is important is what I'm going to do is revert this back to the beginning, or actually so I'm gonna go to switch JPY, and I'm going to go to this trade to see. I think what I'm about to go do is I think I'm gonna probably maybe test a couple different values for the ATRs to see if it'll work or not with my system, and then if not, we'll just move on to another volume or volatility indicator. So we're gonna go back through here. 424, that said it was okay, but here, instead of that, let's focus on some losses. So 627. Oh, that's 2019. Okay, so I can see in this market. Oh, hold on, we have a question. Okay, so different spot, my man, you're a blessing. Once again, I missed you. You're live, but I'll be watching it once I wake up. LOL, looking forward to see how you solve your negative ROI. Hopefully, I will solve it too. So for this one, and that was just a dramatic difference. Well, then if we wait a minute, that's really interesting to see. Sorry guys, I pressed the wrong button, but 27. So let's see, what was the value of the ATR that day? So the value of the 5 ATR was 0.6310. So now we're gonna switch 0.6310, 0.672. Yeah. So guys, here, what I'm going to do now, minimize that, open this back up. So now I'm raising the eye towards if this indicator repaints. Well, showing some people how to add an EA. Is it not letting me test that indicator? So, I know this would be very useful information to some people. Actually, where yeah, I believe that's the same ATR. So what I'm about to do now, guys, is add this indicator to the thing. 5 color. Same. And add the same ATR. Red input. Okay, so as you can see, that is the same ATR. So what we're going to do is we're going to test that. And this isn't confident, this is just a rough estimate just to see if it repaints or not. I'm really glad I caught this issue earlier than later. And guys, one also other thing that can very well may be a possibility is that we don't have a good baseline. I wish there was a better way. So we're going to stop this test every tick. So we're going to change that up a little bit. Let's just start another test. There we go. So we're going to take this value 10.1.19, 6.25, 16.25. Try to remember those numbers. It was at 7.5 pips. Okay, so that did move a little bit. So then now that raises the question of why does these two indicate? I'll just delete this indicator window. I'm finna open it to see, because in my opinion these shouldn't be moving like this. Actually, here we're going to do some fixed values. 0, fixed maximum value 1, ATR, fixed values 0, 1. We're going to go back to 6 to 7. That was the problem. So I'm glad I was able to help fix that. So one thing that I definitely didn't take into consideration was that, as you can see, it was two different indicators on the same window, but the thing is the maximum and minimum value for each indicator was different, so it was appearing different on the chart. Because you can think of it as, say you have a graph showing I guess y'all can't see my hands with me trying to explain, but basically, and if you please, if when I'm about to tell you what just happened confuses you, message me on Discord and I'll try to explain it a little bit better than I can on the video after I have some time to think about it. So the 5 ATR was at a different maximum and minimum values than the 7 ATR, even though it was on the same graph. So it was appearing at two different places, if that makes sense. So now what we are about to do is, since I have these values set, I'm going to resave my stream data, and we're going to go back and retest those values. Here, I'm finna type it in the chat, but let me know any questions and if you don't understand it, because I know at first, as y'all can see, I was really confused on what's going on. And yeah, and also I believe it was the, if you want to see another written description of this, because it was this guy, he asked about the DPO indicator and we're asking if it repaints because it showed different values. Go to general chat, confirmation indicators, and I believe that's where I told him about that. So guys, there's no need to break wind and fire. Is that the Holy Grail ATR indicator doesn't repaint. It just I wasn't smart enough to realize the that maximum and minimum values was different. And also now I gotta say it gotta have me questioning my results from my first algorithm. Is that as y'all can see, I didn't take into consideration maximum and minimum values for the ATR, so those might be inaccurate. But hey, that's why I like Forex, is that you learn something new every day. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna push back to 117. That's okay. So we're going to, what we're gonna do is reset this spreadsheet. Is it gonna let me? Probably glitched out on me. Oh yeah, guys, and I know it was a couple people that was interested out asking me about it, but like with my job interview and everything, tomorrow going to be the big day that I'll find out if I get the job or not. So hopefully I do. I wonder, did Chrome crash? So I just think I have a whole lot of applications open on my laptop. Sorry guys for the interruption. Our music done stopped, man. Okay, good. Alright guys, I'm sorry about that issue. I still don't have no idea what happened to everything that I was doing, but we're not gonna let that stop us. I gotta say, I'm pull my charts back up, and we're gonna keep doing what we was doing. I guess I just made a earth-shattering discovery. That was probably the problem. We're gonna open up our other sheets. I'm gonna message everybody saying I'm back up. Alright, old and new. Now let's see, hopefully this doesn't crash my computer. Gonna press restore. Basically it's a big refresh button. Oh yeah, I think I'm also I'm gonna make a note in the descriptions and the comments of this video to let them know to skip over that part. So guys, to keep y'all in the loop, what we had discovered was that, oh, you probably don't want to see that. So we discovered that the ATR doesn't repaint, and that the reason why we were seeing different values was that the 5 ATR was on a different scale than the ATR of the 7-day, if that makes sense. The 7 ATR was on a different scale than the 5 ATR. There we go. Now naturally I thought I would assume that maybe they will sync up and everything, but hey, that's my fault. People make mistakes. So we're gonna go back to, we're gonna go all the way back. Oh, dang it. Minimize that. We're back here. So we're just going to click here. And we're gonna redo our, basically what we just got finished doing. Okay, OBS, you're getting on my nerves. Okay, we back over here. Hopefully that doesn't freak out on us again. So that's still good. 619. $619 is still good. So now we're gonna go to question from Ali Gay. Do you use any EAs for back testing? Currently, I do not use any kind of EAs for back testing. The only EA I use is, as y'all can see, I don't know if y'all can really say that's an EA, but my strategy tester to try to determine if an indicator repaints. So right now, no, y'all can barely see that, but the green is on top. so that it's okay to trade. Now we're going to go to 110. If 110 is okay, 122. So 122. We can give it one candle, like our rule says. One candle, the trade came. What we're going to do now is we're going to boot this guy off the island, and we're going to pull up our news calendar. Good question, good question. Oh yeah, we're good. So, one candle. And hey, we got in at a better entry. I like it. And we're gonna highlight that blue because that was a one candle movement. Let's see, what value was that at? 115.16, 84. We're going to copy and paste that. Yeah, 116, and the exit should be the same, but I'm not going to test it and just see what happened. Oh my god. Oh yeah. Oh, actually no. So we're gonna have a little bit better exit for the second take profit too. So right now I'm doing it on a calculator on my phone. 1.825 minus 1.25. So that's so whole numbers. Move on to our next pair. 427. Oh, I missed it. There we go. So I don't know if, I'm pretty sure y'all can't see that, but the green just crossed down the red, so we're gonna give it one candle to catch up. Yeah, it did not catch up, guys. Have to mark that trade out. Let's just see if that was a big winner. Yep, so that's gonna hurt the bottom line. 627. This is the one that was causing us those issues. 627. We're gonna give it one candle. One candle. It did come. They check out news. News said it was okay. Oh, that still hit our stop loss. We're going to mark that blue. 0.1074. Oh, what did I do wrong, guys? 74. That shouldn't be 100. Oh, I reverted it back, so my thingies is, so my risk is still 2%. That's why it was such a big loss. Next pair is 822. So right there, volume said no. We're gonna give it one candle. Did not show up. 10-1. Okay, so that didn't show up. We'll give it one candle. It did show up. Hey, shout out to Boozer. Subscribe to the channel. Okay. Same net. $114.65. Yeah, that's still the same old. So now next one we're gonna go is 12-4. That one said it was okay. 218. So 218, that said no. We'll give it one candle. Did not show up. So right now 417. That said no, we'll give it one candle. Did not show up. An interesting strategy we might have to do, guys, if we might have to flip the lines. That could be something, or who knows. So that one did say it was okay. 12-10. Give it one candle. Showed up after the one candle. We got a better entry. $110.85. Okay, so there goes that. Okay, that didn't hurt our bottom line that much. Honestly, at this point, I can't remember what it was before, but we're gonna go to our worst pair, our buddy Euro USD, and see how that goes for us. Oh, might be helpful. Oh, one thing too, we're gonna save this to the template. Actually, I can't remember if it is saved, but it don't matter if we do it one more time for good luck. Oh. Well, this is a issue for us. So that means we are going to adjust these maximum values. I think what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm just going to go through each individual one and set a maximum and minimum. Or maybe if we just set a minimum, it'll be good. Or, you know, since we're testing this, I'm going to keep it the same, 0.01. Find out why our music stopped. I like the first beat that was going on. We just minimize that. Okay. So push that big, push us back to 117. That's fine. I swear sometimes I just want to throw my laptop up against the door, man. Okay, so you go away. Here. First one, 1220. Alright, we'll give it one candle. It did not catch up. $4.15. $4.15.19. Oh, so we did not get no volume. One candle. We did not get any. 716. We got some volume. 1223.19. One candle, it did not show up. Able to put Pip back in our pocket. So we're going to switch back to this chart. I know we've been streaming for a while, and I apologize if I'm cut it short, but I feel myself getting tired and everything. I had a long day. Tomorrow I'll make sure I have a earlier stream where we'll actually get into some real back testing and stuff, and not just getting a bird's eye view of everything. So our old one was 18% drawdown, 7% ROI. Now, 27, 240. That's interesting. So let's see how these pairs was affected. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, no, that's still 2%. That is a huge and significant difference. And as y'all can see, that's still the same percentage and everything like that. Still 2%. So we're going to go to USD, see how that went. And that dropped that one too. So guys, I gotta say, what I am going to do from here is I'm gonna keep my off testing at a minimum, because I also want to troubleshoot and do things with y'all live as I go. I'll just see not little nuances, just things that I can do, and just have an overall better idea and vision for things in the stream. I gotta say, I first want to apologize that we couldn't find an actual volume indicator and everything like that. But in this video, you was also able to see me and get a little bit more insight on how I analyze the charts and everything like that. A little bit, you can see me troubleshooting the issue that we have going on, and I'm pretty sure we're gonna have many issues building this algorithm together and everything. And as I said, like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for watching.